form 5-digit number from this 6-digit, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these 5-digit numbers have to be arranged in a row. You select 5 and you arrange in a row to form a 5-digit number. So basically the answer is 6P5. You're going to select 5 out of this 6 and arrange them in a row so that you form the 5-digit number. So this is the number of ways that you can form a 5-digit number. Now let's look at this one. How many of these numbers are even? It's talking about even. So let's consider if this is the even. Let's look at the last one. So the number that determines whether is it a even or odd number will be the last digit. So we have to specifically look at the last digit. Okay, now let's say this is the last digit here. In the last digit, which number can you put to make a number even? Is 2 and 4. Okay. Now, so the number either end in 2 or end in 4 will be able to meet this requirement. Okay. So let's consider the case. We split 2 and 4. We split into the case where you have 2 here as the last digit. Okay. Now, if you take 2 and put here, over here, since it's a 5-digit, you still have to select 4. This is 1 digit already. So you have the first 4 digits to select from the remaining. Now, if you take 2 and put here, you have left with only 5 digits. And you're going to select the first 4 digits from this 5 digit, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this basically select and arrange. So this is 5P4. Okay, if you have the last digit as which is 2, then the first 4 digits can have this arrangement. Okay, now if you put 4 as the last digit, that means to say if you put 4 here, you can solve this. So again, the same thing. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to select the first 4 digits of the number and put here. So it's basically 5P4. So for 2, you have 5P4. For 4, you have 5P4. So if you combine the 2 and 4, basically you have a total of 2 times 5P4. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at this is this way. Let me write here. I explain clearly is 5P4. Now, the last digit you can take is either 2 and 4. You're going to take 1 from that. Okay? And put in front here. So it's 2. You're going to select 1 out of these 2. So it's 2 out of 1. You're going to select 1 out of the 2. Okay? So basically, you're going to take 1 out. There is no arrangement. So it's actually the same as 2C1. Okay? 2C1 and 2P1, they are the same in this case. Because out of the two, you select one out, that's 2A, and arrange it. Because one node, you cannot arrange one if you pick one out. So it's basically 2P1 or 2C1, it's the same thing. So if you do it that way, then 5P4 times 2P1. Okay? Or you want to do individually 2 and 4 also can. Now the last one, okay, less than 6,000. So in this case, and then you have an even number. So basically there are 3 different blocks. Okay, now the first block, what determines whether it's less than or more than is the first digit, am I right? So we're going to look at first digit, then so those number in the middle, any number will do. Then you have the last digit, which determine whether it's an even or odd number. Now, so this is the last digit. This one is the first digit. Now, how many digits can you fill in as the first digit to be less than 6,000? You can fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay. Last digit to be even. You got 2 or 4. Okay. Then in between here, if you take 1, put here, and you put the other 1 here, so you are left with only 4. If you take 1 for the front digit, first digit, and 1 for the last digit, you're left with 4. But since it's a 5-digit number, so you only need 3 here. So it's 4, P, 3. Here, no restriction. Okay. Now, so there's 2 choices here. Either put 2 or 4 time. Now, front here, you've got 4 choices. Okay. Time 4P 3. Okay. So this will be the number of arrangement, okay, which meet this requirement. But there's one problem. The problem is the number cannot be repeated. Okay, the number cannot be repeated. Now, in this combination here, you could have a case. These 4 choices, don't mix up these 4 choices. Here's 2 choices, okay? Now, in these 4 choices, you have a very special occasion whereby you have a 2 here. This digit is not the choices. And then time 4P3 time 2 here. This is the digit, not the choices, okay? So this is only one choice here, one choice, but this case is when the digit is 1, the digit is 2, 2, okay? Now, if that's the case, then the number 2 has been repeated. So this is actually not meeting the requirement, okay? So you have to take this out from this combination. So what is the combination of this? This is basically one choice time 4P3 and one choice. This one choice means you have the digit 2 here. Similarly, you have the digit 4 times same 4p3 times 4 here. See, you have a 4 here and you have a 4 here. So inside this 4 times 4p3 and 2, you have a case whereby the first digit is 4, the last digit is 4. Okay? So this is not meeting the requirement. So you have to remove this digit 4, one choice, times 4p3 times this digit 4, one choice. So this and this add together, they are actually 2, this combination 4p3, which we have to minus away from here. Okay? So the final answer will be is equal to this time 4p3 times 2 minus 2 times 4p3. Okay? If you still have difficulty understand this, ask me during the class, I will explain.